everyone, it's Beth with Flying by the Seed of My Plants, and today is Wednesday, April 19th. It's about 9:45 in the morning, and the temperature is right now outside about 43 degrees, and it's going up into the 60s. And then I think the lows tonight are going to be, let me see, it's going up to 64 today, low of 51. And then Thursday, it's going up to 83 and a low of 61. So Friday, 73, low of 52. And then Saturday, 54, a low of 37. So for the next 3 days, I am getting all my plants out again and putting in different places. And today, I want to plant my peas. I got to get that done. I just got to add a couple more bags of raised bed soil into the beds where I'm putting the peas, so I can get that done. And then later this week, I have to get some more soil for the other beds. And the wooden beds, I'm keeping 2 of them, and my son is taking, I believe, 3 of them. So he can get some plants in. So anyhow, I wanted to catch you up, and thanks to everyone that was inquiring on, how are your plants doing? And I'm going to go ahead and show you as soon as I get these unloaded. But so far, it looks like I lost maybe 4 in these portable greenhouses, and I did, because this morning I woke up and there was frost on the ground. So, and these do not hold heat at all at night. So this freeze cloth I had over the top of both of these, and then I went ahead and also put this blanket on the top. So it seems like it did the trick. And I had some stuff I just left underneath my tables outside during those really cold nights. Nothing over them, and those were plants that were hardened off, the snapdragons and that, and they're doing great. And I had some herbs, but I did have them under the table and then another table on its side, so it protected them from the frost. So anyhow, I'm going to show you how the plants are doing. Okay, so here is the one greenhouse, and these do need to be watered. So the big concern, when you have a couple nights, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 nights, I just kept them in here. I didn't open it, I didn't do anything. Here's all these tomatoes, and just about all of them did really good. On the bottom there were some seed trays with basil in there, so I'm going to move those in my house under the grow lights just to get them started. And it looks like, I lost that one, and there's another one. So out of all the tomatoes out here, I probably lost maybe 3 or 4. And then all the peppers I put in the house. They were under grow lights, they were on my dining room table, and they need some light. So some I did have under the grow lights are doing good, but I noticed the ones that were not under a grow light, because there wasn't room, they're getting a little curling on the leaves. So I think they need some sun. So let me bring you over here. Okay, all these plants, these are the ones that I had under the table and had that blocked in, with that table over there. But these guys all made it. So I'm happy about that. And then here is in the greenhouse. And I did have the heater on for a couple days. Right now it's 64 in the greenhouse. So a lot of these are coming out also because they need some sun. So I think I'm going to mow maybe some certain areas on the grass, set the tables up, because I'm going to leave them out for the next few days. And then, because next week, or I think starting Saturday or Sunday, the lows are going back down in the 30s again. So hopefully that's it. Hopefully next week is it as far as getting below 40 outside. And I am going to plant some peas back there. I just have to finish putting a little more soil, raised bed soil in there. And I'm not going to put anything in the ground yet, like the snapdragons or flowers or anything, until I know we're out of the frost. Otherwise, I would have to keep covering them up individually, and I don't want to do that because that's a lot more work. So, hey everyone, I went ahead and brought out all of my pepper plants from in the house and brought them back out. And so far everything did well. I am a little concerned about my some of my peppers, but here's all the tomatoes. I brought those out. I still have some in here, which I'll probably take out tomorrow. But today it was like catching squirrels all day. I'd start one project, go to another one. But I got all these out. There was a couple casualties. But they were really, really tiny, so that's okay. So I still have to make markers for some of the tomatoes. So I got to work on that. But I went ahead, and now the flower bed is pretty much done. I still have one more bag, but that might go somewhere else. And I cleared this area. I had the wooden raised beds, and it's just a natural pine that they were made out of. So I went ahead and put some in the back raised beds, just to kind of take up some space, so I have to get some soil for that. Finish filling these all up. Tomorrow I'm planting peas. And then I went in here, and this is the in-ground, and weed whacked the dandelions and anything that was going to go to seed to help keep it from seeding in my garden. And I'm trying to think what else. I got to clean this up. And my son is going to take a couple of these raised beds. I am keeping 2, so that leaves 3 for him. And I just still trying to figure out where exactly I want to put them, because I want to get green beans in there, because they are up off the ground, and hopefully so the groundhog doesn't get into them. But the thing I'm concerned about with my peppers, which I'm going to check tomorrow, and the temperatures are only going down to about the 40s tonight. So here's some of these tulips that will be opening up pretty soon. But see these peppers? The leaves are really tiny, and I don't know if they're outgrowing those pots, and if they are, I gotta uppot them again. These guys are still fine. And then the other thing, the onions. I did put bunching onions in here, and I forgot that I had a bunch of leaves in there that did not decompose yet. So if they're not decomposed, they're taking away a lot of the nitrogen. So that's not good for onions. And I did take all the leaves out over there, so I might have to take these out. I do have some stuff I bought from Emma Gardner. It's called 911, which is all nitrogen. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just water with the nitrogen, but I don't know. I might have to take that out. But anyhow, I mean, the peppers do look great, except I'm concerned that they have to be up-potted again. So I might be doing that tomorrow. And then I do have to mow in the front. And this bed I'm cleaning out. That is a butterfly bush right there. That'll start coming back pretty soon. And I did take some of the strawberries out and put in the green stalk. And that bed I am moving, I'm going to move it to the end of where these raised beds are. And it was an absolutely gorgeous day. Feels a lot more chilly. I got to check the temperature. But here are the strawberries that I moved into the green stalk. So I will have some, and I got a couple more in containers by the greenhouse that I have to move out. But here, see, these peppers look good. My only concern is I still have some time before the my plant sale, and I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But just about all of them, you know, survived. I probably lost maybe 5, if that, which is not bad at all. And I might actually, I was going to do Mother's Day weekend for a plant sale, but I'm going to keep an eye on our weather, and if it's nice enough, I might do the weekend before. So, anyhow, here is some of my perennials are coming back up. And here is, I looked it up, I couldn't remember the name. I think it's a blue star flower. I put that in, I think, last year or the year before. And cleaned some of the blackberries out. Some of the spent ones I cut. I just got to actually clean it out, pull them out. And so anyhow, I am leaving these out tonight. I'm going to check the weather again, but if it's going to stay above 40, I'll probably leave these guys out. I don't know. I'll see what the low is going to be. It's just, let me tell you, a lot of work bringing these in and out, in and out. And it's supposed to be 80 degrees tomorrow. Crazy. And then I think the next day, 70s. And then dropping down again. I think Sunday the lows are going to go back down to the 30s. So we're on that roller coaster ride. It's 69 in the greenhouse, so I have to go check the weather. See if I'm going to leave these out or not. But tomorrow I am going to plant some peas back there. But I also have to get more soil because I want to get my green beans in. But I want to do it in one of those wooden raised beds to keep the groundhog out of it. And the chipmunks. So, all right, well, thanks for joining me. And I just wanted to show you guys everything did make it. You know, except for maybe 5 tomatoes. And also that I'll probably I have a feeling I'm going to be up-potting those peppers. So, anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and wonderful day, depending on when you watch it. And thanks so much for joining me. And I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.